till Roland shows off his thunder wave.
Depends. Stop! This place is off limits. Leave.
Bored.
I won't say anything. I won't say anything. Just...
This is a restricted area. Time to explain yourself, or this guard will be restricting you to a cell. Your conviction is enough. This will be taken no further. Nonetheless, this area remains forbidden. Your conviction is enough. This will be taken...
Thought I sensed an infernal around here. But you aren't from Elturel. What's your story?
I spent a good bit of time in the Hells. Enlisted against my will by the Archdevil Zariel. Same as you, I suppose, if you're from Elturel. The devils were delighted when your city was swallowed up. I thought they had you for keeps. Glad you got out.
I got lucky. It looks like you did too. And... you brought some infernal machinery with you.
A little gift from Zariel. Keeps me burning hot.
Very hot by the smell of it. Might be burning out a piston ring or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Be my guest. But don't get too close or your eyes will melt shut.
Phew! You really are burning up. Whoever put that engine together tried to house metallurgized Demano valves inside a Ragnak's alloy casement. Very risky. I might be able to help. But I'd need infernal iron. And a prayer that my hammer will survive the work. That thing isn't meant to operate outside of Ernest. I'm not sure how much longer it'll keep running the way it's going.
Will you be able to turn down the temperature a little? Worried I'm gonna go in for a handshake and singe someone's arm off one of these days.
I'd worry about surviving the night first. But help one, help both. If we can cool you off, it'll stabilize your engine and allow you to touch whomever you please.
Hey, soldier. I think we picked up some of that infernal iron already. What say you? Should I give it to him? Please let this work.
The weight of it. And that blaze of chaos. Can't imagine this where my heart should be. Must be quite the experience. Give me just a moment. And I think... There. You'll have to install it, I'm afraid. I don't think there are thick enough gloves in all the realms to protect from that kind of heat.
good. I'm still burning hot as hell's hole, but I feel less... changeable. Cheers, mate.
Pleasure. And as for the heat, I haven't got any solutions now, but I'm not giving up. Could be if the combustion chamber had its own insulation, or if we had some kind of enchanted coolant. Find me again in Baldur's Gate. If I'm worth my salt, I'll have figured something out by then. Take care, Karlak. And hopefully the next time I see you, I'll have something promising to report. Pocket any infernal iron you find along the way, Damn druids. Who uses wooden?
Damon's upgrade didn't cool me down, but it did juice me up. I don't think I've ever felt more powerful. Do you want to? I'd like that. Now, let's find that infernal iron before I overheat.
We're exposed now. I'd die if I met Leroic and reeking of this place.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Hunter, Reaver, warrior of the Absolute. Across the Ebon Lake. It's made me hurt myself. Hunting, runaway slave. Hunter, warrior, sworn to the Absolute.
The corpse does not stir. It will answer no more questions. A vessel wobbles on the lake's murky waters.
You there! Drow! Why are you in Gexraft? I aren't expecting more of you. Where's Gek? Who are you? All right. No reason to get your tongue in a twist.
Well, come on. Let's get you to shore. You'll need to report to the sergeant. The rest of you, keep patrolling. I'm heading back with the drow.
You continue forward in silence until the lights of a camp twinkle through the murk.
sideways. We've got a welcoming party.
You shithead! Time you showed up. We got trouble.
Spit it out! Sergeant finally choked on True Soul Near's prick.
Rugno! The twat soul caused a rockfall. Trapped tighter than a ring on a fat finger.
You're shitting me. You pay up?
That's the trouble. He's got the gold on him. Sergeant's arm is falling off with all the gnome slaves she's been beating. Who's the hoon? Friend of Near's? Or you plough and drown now? That's so.
You feel the slightest of stirrings in your head. The Dwergar is not infected, yet your minds resonate. You feel the slightest of stirrings in your head.
Your twat soul chum owes us a load of coin. You want through? Make a donation. Unclog your hole. Just shitting around. But I'm warning you, that twat soul ain't settled up soon. There'll be hell to pay for the lot of you cult buggers.
All right. What now? All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. What's a fort like this doing in the Underdark?
Whoever built it, they've let it rot for ages.
Myself. Friends still ain't caught a whiff of her. Slaves are paying the price. Those pricks will get them. Seen her run with a barrel under her arm. Just a small one, but enough to blow the drow out. Someone should grab it. Slaves are never gonna manage with pickaxes.
Can't go chasing maybes. The sergeant's our ticket in.
Oh, would you look at that, Kerr? Someone's having a listen.
A shiver runs through you. Your mind is awash with ancient resentments.
True soul, no less. What do you think, Kerr? Should we take Nir's debt off her? The stench. All you twat souls got one. Some of us got a nose for it. If I didn't know better, I'd say a mind flayer shat a worm in your brain. Should split your head open and poke around in there if you lot don't pay up.
The shiver returns. This time it's colder, sharper.
The stench don't lie. You're one of them. Could be you're right. Something's different with you. In that case, want to earn some gold? Ain't my gold I'm offering. It's the true souls. Thrins after the Absolute's glory. That's why she's got those slaves digging for Nia. But we ain't need glory, just coin. And Nia's got plenty. Help Thryn free Nia. Then you and my chums grind him up. Whatever the spoils, we'll drop you a fat cut. You in? Half. You drugnin. Fine. Half it is. But first, we need to take care of something. You've seen that weird orbi floating about? Knife it. And don't get caught. The cult watches through it, and we can't risk more twat souls showing up. You still standing about? Get on it.
I'll peel your balls like potatoes if you don't move, and you better hope that's the worst of it.
Then I'll stick Nia up, down, and sideways till we take his gold. Well, I got more in mind if shit goes down smooth.
Out of sight, out of mind. Better be cautious. Just have a view. Breathe quiet. Move with care. Can't risk being in open view.
stare into the eye. Your reflection stares back. The eye is unbothered by your prodding.
This calls for careful footwork.
A statue of Shah, but it's been vandalized. What is that symbol?
I'll bite your toes off one by one.
Dead drow, publicly displayed. The Duergar are sending a message.
Shit. I ain't even trust you, but we got nothing to lose. It all goes to plan, and our asses.
I speak true, brothers. You know it in your hearts. You know it in your very souls.
We need no Lolth, no Spider Queen. Father Mermouth is the head of Clan Lur. He hatched us, raised us, feeds us.
What care we for his business here? He keeps us small, keeps us contained. We should be with the Spider Queen, revered, adored.
Father Mermouth protects us.
He shelters us.
He is all he is and all he is not.
Fools! Don't you see? The time of Mermath has passed. The Spider Queen awaits us.
Ungrateful, traitorous, undeserving.
No one drugs with Clan Flameshade.
That's curious.
I'm way too big.
Le Ortan, Le Fou, Le Jox, Father Mermath. That is all.
Let's move.
Loaded dwarf son.
Gods, it's hot in here.
Should get started.
Good to the last swig.
The scraps of a nightfall feast.
I've heard.
What's that?
Well, a loose stone.
Prime spot for an
What are you
ambush.
hiding?
Watch this. One, two. Aye, aye.
No choice but to keep going. Breathe deep and move.
I smell blood.
Can't slow down.
On my word. In position. Good idea, Connor.
If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine. Let's see what you're hiding. Interesting.
Your attempt at pickpocketing has yielded nothing but a fight.
Let's turn down the fire.
Can't even catch my breath. It's been a long day. I need to rest soon.
I'll peel your balls like potatoes if you don't move! And you better... You pricks got some nerve. Clean up this mess. Near dies, heads roll. And that goes for novices too. Get back! One spark and it'll blow.
Blast the thing to bits! What are you waiting for?
Baldur, can you hear me? Baldur!
Finally. Worthless slaves. Your incompetence has been my ruin. Does not fail.
You care for the weak, true soul. Most curious. The Absolute demands their slaughter. Yet, here you stand, in bold defiance. A test, yes, you must be. The Absolute bade you to try Nir's faith. Thrym, carve out his heart and serve it to the Rothe. If he indeed is a true soul, let the Absolute save him.
Damn right it's time. You owe my crew a 10 days' worth of coin near, and the reckoning's come.
You bargained with this wretch. How vexing. Nir.
Lunkbug.
Count to 10!
Strike him down. Prove your faith. Heretics. Let Nir be your end.
Let's focus on surviving first.
My little trick. This'll help.
Shindilrin's shithouse. You see it? Cockstench had a wriggler in his skull. All the more reason to clear out. Clan! Grab your gear, wipe your asses! Time I scrammed before more pricks from Moonrise Towers move in. Clan property. They come with us. You got a point. Likely to be all hobbled up, what with the lashings. Gnome pricks! You're off the hook! Scram before I get my senses! Someone's gone picking my pockets, you chaff! You want coin? There's plenty of corpses to sack. Come at me, you shit.
Want to do it?
Much more.
Let's go. Easy as.
Nothing important is ever easy.
cook with fire, baby. That's it.
Still on my feet.
Now this is my happy place. Go on.
Time to push my luck again. Best be on my way.
Bye forever, pal. Let's get in. Put the wind back in my sails.
Stop fussing. It's nothing, I swear. I'm your husband. It's my job. I wouldn't have it any other way. No.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Beldron! I was... Didn't it hurt you? No, I'm all right. Did the sergeant hurt you? Oh, who cares? We're together now, thank Iron Hand.
We ought to thank someone a little closer by, I think.
Gaedel Iron Hand you may not be, but you damn well fight like him. I'm grateful, don't mistake me, but why help us? You're one of them, aren't you? You did just lift a mountain from our heads, so good enough for me, I reckon. Here. The Iron Hand gnomes honor their debts. With Walburn gone, that falls to me.
Make it quick. We need to find Walburn. Now.
You're a little late, Barkus, my lad. He's already been sent to Moonrise Towers. We were just slave hands to the cult, but not Walburn. He knows things. Things they want to know, too.
What has he gotten himself mixed up in now?
You really would, wouldn't you? But not us. My people can barely stand, and we have business back in the city. That business is what sent us after the powder to begin with. Now, we'll have to make other arrangements.
And just like that, you'd leave Walburn behind. I knew you lot were foolish, but I didn't know you were cruel.
If you knew half as much as you think, my lad, Walburn might have kept you around.
And neither will this twit, apparently.
My people will find somewhere to regroup across the lake. Then, on to the city. If you find yourself in Baldur's Gate, seek us out. We'll raise a glass to Walburn together. Freedom.
Well, you did it. I shouldn't be surprised, considering our history. And yet... Free. Yes. As you know, some of the Iron Hand gnomes, my friend Walburn among them, have been taken prisoner in Moonrise Towers. And so, to Moonrise Towers I go. Certainly not In case you haven't been paying attention, my friend has been taken captive. He needs me. Ha! I was unlucky twice. The odds of it happening again are very slim. Then again, a small rest might be prudent. Give me time to think. Fine. Show me where to go, and I'll try my luck. I'll have a better chance of rescuing Wulbrin if I'm at my best. And, thank you.
Not right. I'm so sorry. Oh, you're covered in dust. Wait. Got a bruise.
I'm your husband. My job.
Not right. Not right. I'm so sorry.
Let's get going.
I'm so sorry.